Good morning, you shiny crazy diamonds. So I wasn't planning on doing a video today until the new year. But there's some pretty hard energy that came in this morning. There's an energy of, did you count somebody out of the running? Is there somebody that maybe out of your potential suitors that you didn't think, well, let's just say you counted them out for maybe some obvious reasons. There has been a lot of fire energy coming in. Mr. Emperor keeps coming in, Mr. Aries Emperor. And then over with the videos, there has been, multiple suitors, but it's supposed to come down to 2 and you'll have a choice. So the energy of did you count somebody out? Yesterday, the wind was insane here, to the point where when the wind blows like fast and hard, it howls, right? Like a wolf. A lot of dog energy coming in. But the wind wasn't howling. It was a lot rougher than that, to the point where, those big power line things? It was passing through that, and it sounded like metal, almost like a metal shack, or like a heavy freight train going by. It was very specific. This morning I woke up and, this was yesterday morning. Yesterday morning I woke up and it's come up a little bit before, but Teen Wolf, and not the movies, the TV series, the teen adult, young adult series. I think it's season 4 or 5. It's the ending. There is a new character that comes in, and she's an immortal kitsune, a 9-tailed fox. And she has this metal belt that she pulls off, and it turns into a sword. And then I was thinking, that popped up, there's 2 movies that popped in my head. One was Pacific Rim, and the other one is Real Steel. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but with all this fire energy and this wind energy, a lot of air energy coming in, there's been a lot of metal coming in. Metal and fire. So when you get to the point in your healing where you are grounded and stable, just like diamonds, right? When you add pressure and heat to them, it starts off like coal, turns into a shiny diamond. Same thing with metal. When you add fire to that, it bends. It doesn't break, right? So I'm curious as to this someone you counted out energy. I'm not going to do a full spread. But this person that you may have counted out might be a clean slate for you, or a clean sheet. Let's see what we can get. Okay, what can you tell us about this energy, Spirit? Mars, again, with that fire. The ruler of destruction. Survival instinct, upheaval, raw energy, self-assertion, desire, aggression. So there's been a tower moment that's happened. What else can you tell me about this fire and metal energy? This Emperor. This secret admirer, perhaps, energy. I feel like this person's been keeping an eye on you. Lion. You know, I was shuffling before and this came out again. So this is definite clarification. So he's definitely a lion. And I would imagine an emperor. Yeah, fair, just, devoted, majestic. Overcoming difficulties, pride. He's heart-centered. That's interesting. Stalemate. So this card came out in the shorts. And I'm actually kind of glad this came out because I was thinking a lot about this card and I was getting a whole bunch of other things from this card, which is weird because now I can actually talk about it because it's coming up and it seems very much addressed with this Tower card. So this person you may have counted out, this Emperor, this person that has, maybe they have like, there's heavy fire, right? Heavy Mr. Aries Emperor coming in a lot. Maybe he has a lot of fire in his chart. Maybe he has a lot of air in his chart. Maybe he has, with all that metal coming in, maybe he works with metal, or he, what is it? Depending on the, so the Chinese zodiac, right? Depending on what year you're born in, there's the elements that cycle, right? So this coming year, so in February is when it switches over, the Chinese New Year, it's a fire horse. And there's like wood and water and all that sort of thing. I myself am a monkey and I was born under metal, so I'm a metal monkey. Right? Maybe you like heavy metal, maybe he's into heavy metal. Yeah, so this stalemate and this standoff, and there was a lot of divorce energy going on. So maybe that's why you counted this person out, because he was already involved with someone or married or whatever. So it's interesting because this pawn is made of wood, it looks like. Yeah, this pawn is made of wood. And this queen, she has a black diamond on the top of her head. So with this tower and this lion, it almost makes me feel like maybe this emperor was with a queen, and she's rightfully so probably a queen, but whether she's a good queen or a bad queen is, you know, whatever. But with the black diamond is pentacles. So what if that's all she cares about? You know, what if she used this emperor as a pawn in her life, and just saw him as, forgive me for saying, a tool, right? A tool to be used, something to be bossed around, something to make her money, to do her bidding, whatever it may be, right? And so her mindset would be dark and negative because that's all she cares about. Now, what happens between two people in a marriage is always difficult, so that's whatever. That's not for me to judge or for anyone else to judge. But I just found it really interesting. And she even has like a double collar, so maybe she's, you know, tight-necked or something. Like verbally. Meaning sharp words. Maybe she's harsh. I don't know. Let's find out more. What can you tell me more about this person that you counted out? That's too many. I want a couple more cards, please. What can you tell me? Albatross? Maybe he lives at a distance and he's flying towards you. Again with the air. It's a good omen. Maybe he had a lot of burdens to worry about. Maybe he had a lot of baggage. It's up to you. Take what resonates. Put yourself where you belong. You will know if this is for you. Again, the garden card came out. That's twice. Again, I was shuffling before and the garden popped out. I'm getting, maybe this person lives on the outskirts of town, because I'm seeing like a really big open grass field. Or maybe they work out of town. That's interesting. I heard work of art. So on the fountain, it almost looks like there's paintings painted in museums. So I feel like this male has been watching you. This emperor has been watching you. So maybe think about when you met this person. And this is the time of the great reset, right? And even for myself, I thought about that. But the question is, a reset from which checkpoint? From what checkpoint? From which checkpoint, right? How far back do we want to go? Maybe you met this person in passing. What else can I get for this metal energy? Lily. That's not. What? I don't. What does that even mean? I just heard fresh and pink. He sees you as fresh and pink. Don't be gross. Yeah. So maybe he's established now. He's ambitious. He's experienced. I think he sees you this way. I think he sees you as mature. I think he sees you as having that je ne sais quoi, let's say. And I feel like he sees you achieving what you want, and that with this longevity and, where is it? Yeah, the monogamy. He sees you as someone that is worth going for. And he's definitely kept this to himself. I don't think this is something that anybody knows about. And if they do, like super recent. It makes me think of, yeah, a lot of rocking from, there was a lot of mountains and things to overcome, a lot of obstacles, right? And that's been coming up a lot. Again, the intuition, the moon, the things that are hidden, the things that will be illuminated, that are coming on the bottom of the deck. Girl, right? And then communication is coming with letter. That dog energy. Yep. Very interesting. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Because if this is for you, you're gonna know. And if you don't know, it might hit you a little bit later. Like I said, this is someone that you probably counted out for very obvious reasons. Yeah. I thought, I'm getting a little flushed. I'm getting a little excited. I mean, blowing my mind just a little bit. It's New Year's Eve. I hope that whether you have plans to go out or to stay in, I hope that it is a happy and safe night. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.